And he plays on immediately, goes wide, nicks the target. Good punch away from him by Carr. Boundary line looming, Carr might try and find it. Simmons is there with him. Still over the ball, Simmons. Nicks finally gets it out to Crouch. Swans will go inside 50. Looping handball over the top. Kick it, goal, looks okay. Fosdyke's put it through. Half back, long towards half forward. Once again, Fremantle getting numbers back, but the Swans might come up with it. Twisting in and out of trouble. Getting the long handball up. Eamon Buchanan. Kelly, inside 50. Perfect pass to Bolton. No angle to contend with. Drop part is straight over the goal umpire's hand. The Swans have started brilliantly. Inside 50, Hazelby looking for Medhurst. Went through it with one hand. Saddington a fumble. It's untidy. Medhurst gets it back again. Goes the goal square. Dockers have numbers. And the goal kicked easily by Justin Longmuir. Ball inside attacking 50 for the Swans, and Hall attacked it, lost it, went back to get it again, but Grover stole it from him. Went to Cook, working the ball around the boundary. G. Barely was caught. And that tackle caught him holding the ball, and O'Loughlin will kick at goal from the toughest of all angles here at the SCG. See the probability of Loughlin's kick. That is a magnificent kick. Bend it back. Goal. To Williams. They'll reload the Swans. Bolton the target. Good kick. And he can take off away from Cook. Inside 50. Hall this time. Drop part is inside the post. Only just, but just as good enough. Crouch gets it out to Creswell. Tries to make amends. Bad handball. Back towards the wing, but fixed it. Traps it. Swans inside 50. Hall leads. There's a free kick. Downfield, and it'll go to Barry Hall. So Barry Hall for goal number 2. He had a sighter a few minutes ago, and he puts that one where he put the last one. Because Dunkley has it. He won't kick the goal. He'll just wobble it to O'Loughlin perhaps. He missed it. Ball slapped up. Fosdyke already has one. Met with the hip and shoulder that's illegal. And the ball threaded through the middle. And this start for the Sydney Swans, one that Rodney Eade would have loved. Almost another good mark in defence. Diving through Hazelby. Couldn't find a target with the handball. It's come back though quickly to Justin Longmuir, who puts through a much needed one for the Dockers. Loughlin's hurt. Creswell took the mark out to Williams to Bolton. O'Loughlin was free as well, but simply ran off. Fixed it. We'll go down to Anthony Mithun shortly to find out O'Loughlin's condition.
Good running into space. It's a good move.
Good pass. And good stakes the mark. Waltzes in. No need to tell you. Ball back into play. Toe poke by Simmons. Dunkley. Dangerous here. Ball falls out. Chance for Hazelby. Forward pocket. Medhurst. To keep the Dockers within striking distance, and the good news is the kid can play. Half back flank now as he backtracks for this kick towards half forward. High ball. Crow. Good mark. And needed to take a few more of those. The two ex-Hawks combining to get it from half back, and now inside 50. High ball. They need the leaper. Oh, back of the pack. Mark's been taken by Simmons. The Dockers have found their feet. Back into play. Crow, regardless, ignoring everything, and gets it to Cunningham. It gave to Hazelby to Carr.
That's better.
Back to Cunningham. Inside 50. Can they get Longmuir to grab it over the top? Farmer and Longmuir. 4 hands are on the ball. He'll take the kick.
I'll tell you what, Farmer has ripped that away from Longmuir. If he didn't have it first, we'll get a good view from this angle.
Drop part is, well, that's why he took it. Straight through the middle, and the Dockers are coming. Coops runs to the middle. That was a perfect kick. He runs away from Mott. Inside 50, Farmer didn't take it. First to pounce on the crumb. Might kick one, he kicks. A miracle. Ball sits nicely for him on the outer wing. Kennelly, 60 from goal, takes the mark. Inside 50, high bomb. Doyle's there, Shawble's there, Doyle lines it up and kicks the goal with only the second disposal for Sydney in their forward 50 this quarter. Takes it at half back to Haynes. No one inside 50 to go to. Swans have all flooded back. Crone over the top of the pack. Competes well. The 224. Crone beats Bolton and drives it through. And Doyle hacked out of midair by Crouch. Inside 50 for the Swans. Off hands McFarlane. Now Goods snaps around the body and edges it through. Instant reply. Towards Shawble. Pavlich got the fist on ball. Creswell forward pocket though. Keeps it alive. Spearing ball. Wobbly ball. Finally finds Fosdyke. It's Kennelly in fact. Kennelly's put it through.
He's having his best game ever for the Swans, Ty Kennelly. He's had 11 possessions in the first half. Now he's kicked a goal. He's been involved in a couple of turnovers.
Ball back into play. Shawble. Creswell. One way then the other, might get the distance. High kick, goal square. Kennelly flies to extend the Swans' lead. It was only a formality, but the man's hurt. That'll make him feel better. Doyle reaches high for the Swans, knocks it down, but Carr traps, gives to Farmer.
Oh, good pass.
Kick found McManus. Wasn't 15, play on. Kicks long towards attacking 50, and luckily Simmons held back. He was on his own. From the paint, starts it left, brings it back right, and the ex-Demon has kicked a beautiful goal. Has some space to work his way arrogantly through. Bounce with one hand, kicks to Hall and half-forward he beat two. He beat Parker and Brown.
That's a great mark. Shane Parker had to come over the top, but the big fellow stood his ground. And with the wind behind him, it was short pass.
Yes, to Buchanan, and Aidan Buchanan dives and takes it in the gully.
We are speaking working Dermot, of course, with one of the great coaches, former coaches at Colo.
In fact, I coached his brother Rodney, but Aidan puts it through. I didn't teach him a thing.
So the Swans, with this win, they just need to find the goals a couple more times.
You look at that shot there, all the players run away from the ball carrier. Nobody runs at him to demand the ball.
Medhurst takes the mark on the wing, and that is almost 50. In fact, forget almost. That is 50, and Medhurst will be within range. Only in his first season, of course. He did kick 6 in the Waffle preliminary last year, and he kicks one here and keeps the Dockers alive. The bounce favours Simmons slightly. He knocks it down to his opposite ruckman, Doyle. They get another one. Handball quickly from Shawble to Fosdyke to Hall. Couldn't quite half volley it. Bang! To extend the margin back to 28 points. Drop punt drops a little short. Bentley McLaughlin, mark of the day.
And after the big heavyweight battle of the Anvil versus Barry Hall, he goes back and should kick a very handy goal, which he does.
Kelly. Eamon Buchanan, left foot kick towards attacking 50. Dockers have the numbers. Brown flew. O'Loughlin anchored well. Kicks around the body, centering ball. Hall. Did he mark that or not? The umpire's paid it.
Very generous.
Oh, that was the whole mark. And he kicks the whole goal.
Out of these centre clearances in this term, it's been the big difference.
Big long kick towards O'Loughlin. This to extend the lead to 41 points with three-quarter time looming, and the Swans are out for their biggest lead of the game. Now, floating across the pack, Hazelby. Saddington has had a good afternoon to Wharf. Dangerous. Finally threads the handball through to Williams. Wide to Kelly, who's also had a good afternoon. A looping ball over the top, and Crouch Runs the wing with a bounce. Long towards attacking 50, and a good mark's been taken by Buchanan. Wide handball. Fosdyke has already kicked a couple. He can almost seal it with this one, and his face tells the tale.
Game of league football.
Simmons and Doyle. Doyle slaps it to the back of the pack. Not can quite break free. Carr thought he was going to. Gave the handball. Ball up to Nix, who spins around, and you kick goals like that in your dreams. Goops wide, couldn't find Simmons, who lays the tackle. Goods dives in, slaps it clear into a nest of Swans, if that is the correct collective noun, and I don't think it is. Saddington, Creswell, Barry Hall strolls in, easy as you like. To the big leaping Farmer, couldn't bring the mark down. Swans have done well mopping up in defence today. Dunkley, it's the handball out. Long kick towards the centre of the ground is good to Eamon Buchanan. He kicks toward Barry Hall, and Fosdyke swirled well, lost the ball, threads it to Barry Hall. I think he's okay, Barry. And he hits the top of the AFL goal-kicking list, and a massive smile for big bustling bad ball Barry.
And that's a low attendance. 16,844 people have turned up to see the new look Sydney Swans under the leadership of Paul Roos.
Next to Goods. Maybe this win might bring a few more through the gates. How many did Lockett bring through? Ball towards the wing. Not clear. Crouch. Saddington. Matthews runs for him. Runs to half forward. Hall's inside. 50. Takes the mark. He has 5, Barry Hall.
One thing Barry Hall can do, when he's on a full sprint on the lead, he can actually bend his lead and turn pretty quick. See? Now, it just gets not too much of it there, but he gets on he angles his leads when he's already at full pace, and it just throws off so many backmen.
Starts it out left, brings it back. 6 goals for Barry Hall. As we said earlier, the 4 points here puts them virtually a game and a half outside the 8.
And I reckon this performance would have seen the odds of Paul Roos getting the contract next year shortened incredibly.
Pavlich turns the ball over with an errant handball at half-back flank. Looping ball back again. Matthews inside 50. Barry Hall lurking. Crunch. Can't take the mark.
Good attack.
Nice piece of drumming. High kick towards...
Oh, it's on behind play.
Medhurst. Off hands. Ball falls Saddington. Matthews. Still time for the Swans to get another one. Wide to Goods. Buchanan's short if he wants him. Goes longer. And it'll be Simmons to mop it up. And fullback for the Dockers. Wide to Brown. Chips it to the wing. Running hard. Can he get a handle on it? Chance here for Haynes. Does pick it up. Does get away nicely. Kick not so good. Medhurst. As the siren is about to end the agony for the Fremantle Dockers Football Club, but the ecstasy for that man, Paul Roos. A perfect start for him as the coach